Hi, Sissa. Let me go ahead and run the ads, and then I'll jump in and get you your Lumbus and like figure out where to go. And good morning to Roll as well. Well, not good morning. Not good morning for either of us. Because it's not morning for you, and it's not morning for me. I've got mail. Kind of want to see what that looks like. But maybe in this outfit. Ooh, fun. Maybe we'll wear this today. Do I like those shoes better? Or... I think I like those shoes better. Oh no, Sissa. I hope the ickiness recovers very soon and doesn't last. Oh, I gotta go get my VIP stuff. Do I have more mail? There we go. Oh, I have a bunch of unclaimed Limbus. That I fear I'm gonna start getting back even more of in the coming days. Okay, I need to go talk to Wenda. Like ASAP. Is my housing storage full? Yes. Why do I have this? Okay. Now I guess I know why. I forgot I was gonna put this outfit on.
Could I speak with you a moment? What can I do for you?
I'm pretty sure. I saw, well, oh, I need to change that. There's so much I need to do. I don't know, like, how to do this. I'm pretty sure I need to add, also, I keep forgetting to add the sails. To my whatchamacallit. How much would it cost to add space right now? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that this time, but it's fine. Let me really quickly send Sissa. You get some superior limbus today. I hope that's a nice little pick-me-up. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't remember what I said I needed to do after. Oh, now that I have my wardrobe, I do need to put my weapons on. Also, I think I have another opportunity, so I might put on the pack. And I want to go look at the kin house, because Kindrel mentioned... Oh. Goodness gracious. No, no kidding, there is a lot of stuff in here. There's a cat. We have a kitty friend. And a banker. Oh. It's a weird glitch. Okay, let me check and see what this is looking like. It's full. Oh no, it has one space in it. Okay. Oh, let me also go home and pay some upkeep. And grab that pack to put on. It feels weird to be back on Glamdring. Oh, that kind of fits perfectly. I like it. This is gonna end up being my Halloween outfit instead of this outfit, but it's cool to have something to do with it for now. I could see about getting... I don't really have... Like, this is my loot box. This is my incidental. This is my anniversary. Farmer's Fair. This is supposed to be the Halloween harvest math. Yuletide. Have I not accounted for one? Oh, Yuletide, spring, midsummer. There we go. But I don't know when I'm ever going to actually get to participate in midsummer, so we'll see. I do actually want to see how much another outfit slot would cost, because that's an interesting point that I've just made, that I may not end up... Oh, I need to get these two also while they're 99 points. I forgot that I hadn't done that. Did I use the code? I'm fairly certain I did. Because it would show all of the other ones if I hadn't, wouldn't it? Okay, I need to remember that I need to get those quest packs before I get anything else. My goal now is to go and start the Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners.
What can I do for you?
The game feels quiet. I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, that one's always there. I was like, there's a festival, but no, there's not. Oh, I did turn my fish in. Okay. I just had some left over. I've got a lot of motes and figments, but I just haven't really been motivated to change out the Mushroom Hunter set. Which stage of forest am I on? Black ash. Elex. I think that's gonna be in Moria. God, I haven't even finished Adso's camp yet. I'm so far away from advancing. I'm gonna be playing catch up forever. Because before you know it, the anniversary is gonna roll around again, and then I'm gonna be doing scavenger hunts again, and I'm gonna be advancing further now that I have to do the full scavenger hunts and not just the Eriador ones. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Chin up. Chin up, chin up, chin up. It is an endless cycle of despair. Every time I think, oh, I'm gonna go get to do something new in the game, I remember all of the stuff I left unfinished that I have done before, and I'm like, crap. So on the guide, which I only read a little bit of just to know where to go to start, it says that they're fully visible from the Brandywine Bridge. But I can't remember which side of the river. Well, I'm assuming... So that's probably something to do with it. And this person came from over here. Aha! Alrighty. Honk honk. Oh my gosh, I forgot to give... I don't remember how to stream. I have to give Sissa a shout out. That's well overdue. And I also have one for Leah. Honk honk indeed. Concept, you could do these on your Mariner. And then it's 2 birds, 1 stone. Sometimes you gotta work smarter, not harder. Or just remember, I am constantly forgetting things in the game all the time.
It's a sorry day.
Oh, it scales. Cool. Give me a second to mentally prepare myself for reading, because I did not mentally prepare myself for reading or physically prepare myself for reading. And I feel I am maybe severely dehydrated today, but I have my water bottle right here. And I'm gonna drink. All right, let's get it. Read, hydrate.
Oh, grey is the shadow upon my heart.
No rush, Leah. Okay, here we go. Hoy there. I am Argirian, boatswain aboard the... No, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce this word and then I'm gonna start over. I think I even need to make the text just the tiniest. A little bit bigger for this one. Yeah, that's the one thing, Zojez. Things move kind of fast in the game and stuff's available for a limited time, and then you have to wait a long time for it to be available again. But luckily, most of this stuff is recurring. There are very few... In fact, there's nothing quest-wise other than the quests that are available all the time, where it only happens once and then it's over. So there's an upside and there's the downside of it. Even if it recurs, it's usually like once a year. But more importantly, how's the babby? And how are you doing? Oh my goodness, it's Jules. Did y'all know that Jules rules? Let me figure out how to pronounce this word. I actually hate the text at this size. But then I can't read. Oh, I'm glad things are going well. It's exciting, and I hope you and your partner are having the best time with it. It being the experience, not I'm not calling your child an it. Oh, I love that emote. Incredible. Also, lurking is always welcome and completely appropriate, Jules. Not everybody can chat all the time, and I just want people to enjoy their time here, whether they're lurking, whether they're chatting, whether they're putting the stream on in the background and then forgetting that they have the tab open. I appreciate it, and I hope everybody's having the best day. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this quest. I'm gonna struggle with some of these words, but that's just par for the course. Hoy there, I am Argirian, boatswain aboard the Gilmanuiel. Or at least I was until we were beset by a great storm. The Gilmanuiel is a ship belonging to we rangers that sails up and down the Barandwin, providing much-needed supplies to the wardens of Anuminus in the north. That work, though, was brought to an end with the storm. Our ship was grounded, and the quartermaster and I were washed overboard, and our cargo lost. I know not if anyone else survived the disaster, and would be pleased if you could search northward for the captain. It is also vital that the cargo be recovered, for it was intended to supply the wardens as they fight the evil that has come to Anuminus. I am sure it is strewn all along the Brandywine. Honestly, sometimes, Doja, I will be in VC actively talking and then forget that I was in VC too. So you're all good, bud. It's no sweat. There was something here earlier. Did somebody already get it too recently? No. Aha. Okay, cool. I believe this event is going on. I can check the wiki for you right now until the 24th at 3 a.m. server time. So technically speaking, the 23rd, because most people probably aren't going to log in after midnight on the 24th to do it. I am not too busy. Hold on. Give me my ale. Oh no, I got it. Okay. Good. Yeah, I don't think it should take too long. It's it's mainly just a few like story type missions. $11. And they scale to your level, but I do think you have to be at least level 10 in most cases. If not, do you have to be level 20 to do missions? I don't remember when you can do missions. See, I knew I wasn't close enough to the water to catch stuff. I'm gonna go back and see. Thank you for lurking. I hope you have a great day. Also, hi, Scriff. It's good to see you. I already miss Meriadoc a little bit. Maybe someday I'll play over there again. Or I'll just start playing here more. I do think that if I finish all of Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners today, I'm probably gonna be needing to do group content after that. So maybe in some of these days between now and Baggins' birthday would be a good time to do some of that stuff. Maybe we can get a little group going to play, or to do Sarkvorn. I think I should just stay on this side of the river for now. You know, you don't want to be claiming everything. Or maybe I do want to cross the river where it said I should cross the river. 'Cause it seems like, yeah. Cheese fries. What the heck? I want cheese fries. Oh, I will never know who got it. So we did it at the exact same time. Oh, there's a bridge back there. I didn't even see that. Is it a bridge or are those docks? They're docks. Forgot the Forester event is going on as well, but I feel like I've pretty much done everything I needed to do for that. I kind of wish now that I had tried the hardtack event before the Forester event, because I could have gotten extra ribbons, and I don't really want any of the drops from the hardtack event. So now there's not really a reason for me to do it anytime soon. But there's already so much I have to do in the game. Maybe I don't need to be adding more things. You're right, I gotta keep up on that despair. Any more stuff over here? No. Okay, I think I now need to mount up and go. Am I going into the wildwood? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, see, I don't even know what I need for the quest. Am I stuck in forever mud noises? Yeah, see, I knew it wasn't a good idea to come into the wildwood. 25 and 10. Well, I got 10 kegs. I only got 17 bottles of ale, though. Hey, I know this place. Foes of the Free Peoples are keeping supplies at the mine entrances of the East Delph and the West Delph within the Wildwood. Destroying these supplies should lessen the strength of foes here. Foes of the Free Peoples have claimed the mining entrances of the East Delph and the West Delph within the Wildwood. Defeating their numbers here will assist in returning safety to the wild. This is just the mission, but like I'm here. I guess maybe they have legendary pages. Oh, you know what I should do on some of the other days is, I replaced a missing page of the furthest charge. I should probably turn down the music a little bit because it seems really intense right here. I should do some deeding in order to get those quest packs but I feel like I have plenty of time, so it's kind of like just do that at a normal pace. It's not a moment where I really need to like grind some deeds really fast. So I think the priority after Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners is still gonna be... God, I don't know why the music's so irking me so much. But the priority... Maybe that's part of why. The priority is Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners, then Sarkvorn, then Skirmishes. Whatever I have time for before it's time for Bagon's birthday. Am I getting tokens of heroism? Sick. It's gonna take me forever to find these supply crates. I've only found 2 of them. I'm gonna have to go into East Elf too. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why I decided to take this on. Has nothing to do with anything. Probably because I couldn't resist the appeal of the lost pages. So weird questing in an area that I'm on level for. I feel like I want to get out my lost pages trackers. Just to see if I complete one. I only need 2 more for one of them. And I'll have task items for the Misties. Did I already max rep with Tharen's Hall? No, not quite. Ooh, should I be trying to get... I think maybe I should go to Fotokel with my task items. Because I'm still an outsider up there. But I'm nowhere near ready to quest up there, so I'm unsure. Okay, I got 5 supply crates. I don't know if there's an even number in each. No, it seems like I can go to whichever one whenever. Can I go in the mine? Probably shouldn't. Oh, am I missing because he's stuck? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just button mashing, you know, as one does. There's supposed to be a move between these two, and I cannot for the life of me remember which one it is. Is it Barrage? Is that the way it's supposed to be? I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Allegedly, there's one more supply crate somewhere, like right here. It must be... It's somewhere I can't get to it or see it. Oh, it might be up there with those two. Potentially. Oh, I didn't mean to destroy that. That's my bad. I've been trying to save those stuff for the kin storage so that people can use them. I'm down to just 2 pages. Oh god, that Huorn scared me. Thought it was some kind of giant or roving threat. I keep forgetting to do that Svalfang quest too. Oh, I think the other mine is this way. Can you imagine if I just spontaneously finished all my legendary pages today? Hey, it's not your turn yet. Don't worry, you'll get one. Oh crap. A loot box. Come join my collection. Where is my collection? There it is. You know, I might actually currently have more loot boxes on that Meriadoc tune than I do on this one. I'm gonna end up fighting all three of these guys? Yeah. I just need one more supply crate. I bet there's one over there. Ah! Okay. I guess I'm gonna make my way up and maybe keep an eye out for more things that have my lost pages. The size of that hitbox was crazy. Okay. Oh, dang, that's pretty far up there. I don't think I really read the room about where I was going. Are they in Illuminus? No. I mean... Okay, I mean, I'm doing what I'm doing. No point in sweating about it now. I don't think I would have ever remembered to find my way over here on my own. So yeah, I was watching the shore to see if I could get close enough to see stuff. So maybe I'll be able to get enough stuff. Can probably put these away for now. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm tired. I did not sleep very well last night. I got all the VODs uploaded and scheduled though, so now I don't really have to worry about those again until the 29th. Why do I have the feeling that rope is going to be something I have to deal with? Unless it's something I already dealt with in a previous Evendim quest. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be stuff I've got to deal with. Oh, here's the boat. There's the captain.
A shadow is on my spirit.
Ah, you've come from Argarian? He and Mindambeth are well? That is good. You may return to Argarian and let him know that all survived the wreck and are now repairing the damage. Do as Argarian requested and gather the cargo before you return, however. It is vital for the defense of Anuminus. Okay. How would be the best way? I think if I go to this boatmaster, that would be the fastest. Oh wait, let me check something. Will this only show me stables, or will it show me also boats? It will not. Okay. Let me just see. I'm gonna port to Tinadir and then see where I end up. I'm fairly certain that I have the boat in Buckland unlocked. If I don't, then I can just port to Mickle Delving and stable to stock.
Greetings.
I got it. I got all of them now that I've got Trader's Wharf. That was the only one I had left. So it's kind of kismet that I did that instead of something maybe a little bit more intelligent. I'm still gonna run by the water because I don't know if there's any merit to like collecting significantly extra stuff, you know?
Hail, friend, and well met.
It is good to know that my kinsmen did not perish in the storm. Thank you as well for recovering this cargo. Bring it to Mindambeth as well as any more you may find as you journey along the Baranduin. As thanks for your efforts, you may choose something from the ship's stores that have survived. Mindambeth will see to your reward. Wait, what do I do next?
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
I don't want any of these. May I try it on, please? There we go. Yeah, I don't want any of these. What do I do? Okay, the mission guy is over there. Sorry, I'm checking something. The game stay badges are up. Are they emotes or... Sorry, ratted myself out. I was... Are they their badges? Can I change my own chat identity? Oh my god, I think I got it. No, that's September. Video games day. Oh, cool. I've been looking for a good... Yeah, I don't think I got one for clips. The one for playing is also up, I think. Oh, I may have gotten it. I don't know. Yeah, I got some clips up. Yeah, I have the tendency to do that where I'll be like talking to someone in one space and then also sending them things in another. Because I just have no attention span. I feel so bad every time I open TikTok, I see that Mara has sent me TikToks and I'm like, I'm so sorry that I never check it. I also want to hear the cursed sound. Okay, I think I'm gonna change the title. Unless it counts for the whole thing. I mean, it does count for the whole thing. Okay. Stow away the old man something 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 on the shore. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let the I don't even know what to call it. I'm trying to think of like a cute way to say it. The depressive episode. All the time is a lot, and I feel that, Jules. And I'm rooting for you, and I'm rooting for you too, Vala. I don't know where to go. Scriff already told me where to go. I don't know where to go. I think I'm going here. I'm pretty sure it said. Oh, I 100% get that feeling, Vala. Every time I have like a special event or a festival, immediately after I'm like, I think I would like to stop humaning now. I think I would like to... Thank you, Scriff. I was never gonna find it on my own. I think I would like to dissolve into the void. Oh, that's not at all. Okay, hang on. Let me go to... I'm not doing this intelligently. Please let me back on the... Jules, that's so funny. Yeah, I saw that on the map script. I was like, maybe I should like remember how to game.
Greetings.
I feel like I have a weird opposite like reaction to things than some people. Like for me, the content by myself is what really stresses me out. If I can give some of the energy, like responsibility of entertaining chat to other people, when I get other people in my stream and I don't have to be talking the whole time and I don't have to be thinking the whole time, that's my relaxed time. That's where I just let somebody else have a conversation in front of me and I'm just no thoughts, head empty. Whereas I feel like a lot of other people, no, SZA. I feel like a lot of other people, maybe having other people in their stream stresses them out and then they want to be by themselves again. I'm the opposite. Yeah, see, that's exactly how I feel like sometimes when I jump in a VC with people in stream, I'm just like, okay, y'all are in charge now. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here. Once there are other people in the stream with me, I am the definition of, I don't know, man, I just work here. Is he out here? Okay, I'm following. I'm following the leader. Oh, nice. Oh God, okay. Can I do this? There we go. Hoy there, friend. The man winces as he speaks. I should have known better and not done what I done. He manages a weak smile through the pain. Alas, the call of the waves and the way the water made me a fool, it seems, for the last time. He coughs. Could you spare a moment for a stranger to hear the tale of his life, so that someone might know of me and so I may not just end up as some corpse washed ashore the mighty Brandywine? Thank you, Scriff. Call me Falnavar. Nope, I'm gonna start over. Well, see, one thing is I don't really like, if I'm not in a VC with people that I know, I'm not really talking out loud with anyone. So when I get into a VC and it's been a while, I get super excitable and I just like want to talk the whole time. And then I forget. I'm like, oh my God, you're overwhelming people. Like, stop. Chill out. I don't know what I was gonna say next. I guess I'll just read the quest. I'm confused. Hello. Okay. Call me Falnavar. In my youth long ago now, I had no love for land or leisure. I was a tough and brutish lad who spent more time with ruffians than I ought. Minas Tirith, while only a league or so away from my home in Lossanac, was a place of waste in my eyes. The steward saw fit to keep up his city while the outer lands fell to ruin and despair. There was no escape for a boy like myself that was not on the water. He looks to the river nearby. Apologies. He coughs hard, clearing his throat. I was always taken by the flow of water, and the river Irui provided me the only measure of joy I knew in my youth. My friends and I would build rafts from driftwood or barrels and tumble down the waters toward the mighty Anduin. It was harmless fun. We would make a trip, steal a ride on a cart heading back toward Lossanac, or just steal a horse outright and sell it to the farrier who would sell it again. A scoundrel I was, in with a crowd of others with like minds and desires, to leave the land and sail the sea beneath the stars above. God, I have to keep talking to him. This is actually driving me a little bit crazy, to be totally honest. Yes, I'm seeing it all so clearly now. I do not want to miss a thing. He closes his eyes a moment and then speaks hoarsely. Near my 15th summer, I decided that I would travel away from Lossanac. My mother and father protested. They desired I remain in our hovel, tilling soil for the magistrates who ran our village from afar. I did not care for the nobles. What had they offered me and mine? But the people who grew crops, made swords, and kept the promise of tomorrow alive, I cared for them. A paradox of beliefs, my father would say. It's a copy raid. Yeah, I think it's hard. It's hard when you feel like nobody gives you a chance to speak, and I feel like I'm not of the personality. Hello? Okay. I'm not of the person. I wish that I was of the personality to like wrangle chaos. I think that I lean a little bit more myself on the side of I'll just sit and wait for silence, because I think I'm like terrified of interrupting people. I hate being interrupted, so I'm super terrified to accidentally interrupt someone, talk over someone. Sometimes you try to start a raid and then you end up having a half-hour conversation, so I totally get it, Gabi. We're glad to have you here. Whew. I feel like that I agree with that, Bala. I feel like I consistently cannot find the balance between being assertive in a healthy way and not being a bulldozer. I feel like for some reason my brain can only bounce back and forth between those two extremes. So it's like I catch myself being a bulldozer and then I won't speak up at all for a long time. And then it's like when I come back, it's like I didn't learn my lesson. I start bulldozing people again. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I think especially people who don't stream but sometimes hang out in someone's stream, it's like they kind of don't get it. I feel like maybe some people need to learn to read the room a little more. Not anyone presently here, just by the way. Yeah, I think once there's not the when there's not the face-to-face element, it's really hard, I think, for people to manage their own behavior in a way. And I kind of see myself struggle with that too. I feel like I am my most authentic self when I'm communicating with someone, like in writing. Like when I'm texting someone, I can text things, like I can make jokes that I wouldn't have the confidence to make out loud and things like that. I had a point, but now I don't know what it is. Facial cues and body language and tone is something also that when you don't have those nuanced cues, all you have is the words sometimes. And I think that's where the like internet decorum starts to, excuse me, I'm talking. Anyway, that's where it like starts to fall apart. And it's just kind of strange because you never want to say like the validity of that dynamic is less than an in-person dynamic, but it's just different. Good evening, Gold. Okay, I gotta... you better be quiet. Stop it. I think it depends on the nature of the collab. If you're like intentionally doing content together versus sometimes I've noticed that we as a group will like go, one of us is streaming, y'all want to hang out in VC together, or multiple of us are streaming, you want to hang out while we're streaming. And I think it's maybe like a little bit hard for people to understand that if we say, those of us that are all streamers go, oh, do we want to hang out? I think people think that means they get to hang out too. And it's hard to set that boundary between the broadcaster and the audience without alienating the audience in a way. But I think as a broadcaster, you have to be willing to set that boundary and understand that some people might not understand it. And trust that the people that are worth having around will understand it and respect it. Also, hi, Apu. Sorry, let me catch up on this chat. Yeah, I feel like I've had a little bit of the same experience, Vala. A lot of my talking on stream is just like stream of consciousness. Just, you know, I get distracted. I've never once in my life finished a story because I always end up going down tangents. So it's really interesting and something I don't think people who don't do it necessarily understand about how much being the streamer is different from being a viewer of the stream. And I don't want to make it seem like there's this huge divide between broadcaster and audience, like we're not both just people. But like even being a streamer in somebody else's chat is a vastly different experience than being two streamers live at the same time. There's different etiquette. And I think etiquette is maybe something that people think is like overrated or, you know, like beyond their reach. But etiquette in and of itself doesn't mean like bougie. It just means what you are supposed to do in a given situation. And it gets used as like this inflated sense of like, you know, rules of society type, but there's also just basic etiquette and basic decorum in any interaction, whether it's face to face, streamer and audience, multiple people in chat interacting with each other, streamers interacting. There's all kinds of different, every time there's a different dynamic between person A and person B. There's different sort of unspoken, not rules exactly, but there are behaviors that you have to understand are inappropriate and behaviors that are appropriate and maybe behaviors that are necessary. Also, hi Xavier, and welcome back, Soja. Yeah, but I think there's something to be said of like somebody not being like, is the lack of awareness of social norms something that they can work on and should, or is it something that they're not even trying to? Oh, is this you? The elf? Hello. Oh, you're the only weirdos. That's fun. Let me see if I have room on my friends list. Oh wait, let me go kick somebody out. Oh no, I feel like I know who everybody is. No, I want to be friends with Lovey. Sorry, let me catch up with chat for a second too. It gets worse when you realize there are different types of streamers, whole different approach to streaming, depending on if you're casually, habitually, or career. Many different, yeah. Yeah, because everybody kind of has a different approach. And well, 1 second, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. Goodbye, Lovey, I'll miss you. But at least I'll know when Scriff's other characters are online. Everybody has a different approach to their stream, to their community, to just, you know, what they're doing online. And I think sometimes people don't necessarily understand that just because something is okay in one person's chat and it's like an inside joke or something that has been agreed upon and like consented to in one person's chat, it doesn't necessarily translate to universally you can do that and be that way and say those things in other people's chats. And it creates this kind of huge disconnect in the learning process of how to behave. Which is not totally dissimilar to like just like friends having boundaries, where, you know, some friends you have that are like, sorry, I try to read and think at the same time and I can't do that. I have some friends that ribbing is completely okay. We poke fun at each other. Obviously not things that we're actually, I feel like that's always my boundary, is like, as long as it's just something silly and not some of the actual triggers that my friend knows about in my life, my friend being an objective, like whoever I'm talking to. Like, you know what things are for real, don't talk about that, and what things are like, oh, that like just like a silly thing happened and I'm poking fun at you so that you don't take it so seriously. But then there are other people in my life, it's like, do not ever poke fun at them. They do not like being, you know, teased. It's not fun, and you just have to know the difference. See, that's the thing, is I will watch people from my chat interact with me in other people's chats, and I'll be looking at them like, I know that I'm okay with that, but you are really concerning this other streamer who has a much more well-behaved I'll call a spade a spade. The people who are currently here in my chat are the most well-behaved. There are some people out there that know who they are, and they say some things that would make other streamers absolutely surprised Pikachu their ass. And I put up with it because I know what my boundaries are. Trust me, Vala, compared to the people I'm talking about, you're very well behaved. And they know who they are. And there's varying degrees of it too. There's the people who are very cozy and sweet. And then there are the people who are really funny in like a gremlin kind of way. And then there are the people who are relentless. And none of them are here. So if anybody's, at least not that I know of, if anybody is actively participating in this conversation or actively listening right now, it's not you. I promise. I don't know who that frowny face is aimed at, Scriff, but you're not a problem, I promise. Trust me, if you're considering your actions right now, you are not who I'm talking about. One thing, my chat, because I used to play a lot of games that were like Wizard 101 or The Sims, where it's like aimed toward a younger audience. I kind of built this unintentional, like, PG sort of persona that is not who I was. Well, I think Scriff was saying they weren't sure if they were being mentioned as part of the problem group, but you're not, Scriff. That's why I made sure that I denoted, like, there's the group that's funny, but not feral. Because there's the group that's feral. I think that's the thing, is people... It's the loot bot tax. Oh, I'm having... Okay. It's the loot box tax. I couldn't even get that out. I need to do these missions. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, to wrap it all up, one last thought that I had. I feel like I say things in other people's chats that I would never say on my own stream, but that's who I really am, deep down. I am one of the gremlins, but in this space, I'm the gremlin in charge. So, like, I gotta wrangle the gremlins. And then when I'm in other people's chats, I am unleashed. That's when I go goblin mode. It's not my stream. I don't have to behave. Yeah, Jules and I made a pact to go goblin mode. Okay, questing. I left my hamlet and found another, not far to the south, where I worked under the employ of a farrier, a smith, a tailor. I was searching for my place, you see. I did not find it while tending fields or hammering iron. I did not find it in careful study or stitching cloth. It was only when I looked heavenward, toward the stars and heard the waters, that my heart sang and was free. There is a tale of sailors long ago who settled the lands of Gondor. I know little of the truth to those tales, but I know that I was born with a sailor's heart. Yeah, I think Sissa did daddy first. And then I said daddy. Has Jules done a daddy? Yeah, Sissa did the first daddy. And I'm a sponge, so I copied. All this says is it was in a small tavern. Oh my god, do I even want to do this today? Well, I think the thing is, Jules, that I do want to do this today. But I feel like I started too late to really dive into it and dig into it. I would love to play something together, but I would also like to... If I get this done, then I am free for the weekend to do other things. Because what day does Baggins' birthday start? The 21st? Let me check that. And then we have Sis's birthday streams. I also have to do something for Batman Day, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Baggins' birthday is... The heck? Am I in the wrong... Yeah, it's the 21st. Okay. I think that I maybe don't have the bandwidth to do 11 missions today and actually like pay attention and really get into it. So I think the plan is gonna be I'll do the 11 missions tomorrow and finish this up. And then on Saturday we have Batman Day. Hi, Tim. On Sunday, Baggins' birthday starts. And then on Monday and Tuesday, it'll be more Lotro activities, but also Sissa's birthday streams. And then I don't know what's going to happen after that. But I think that I maybe, truth be told, wasn't even really in the mood to stream today, but I thought I could get in the mood to stream today by streaming. I'm glad we got to yap for a bit. That would be a funny stream idea. Having your gameplay narrated by copy. My chair does that clicking thing and it scares me. Is there anybody else that plans on streaming imminently? I don't know. Am I quitting too soon? Maybe I just need to take a short break. Like not hop off stream, but maybe get up for a second. Cause what if I feel even worse tomorrow? And then I didn't get anything done. I did see the cat. The cat is so cute. I love the cat. Forgot I had other stuff too. I'm thinking about whether I want to get up or I don't know. Okay, let me just take a little break and then I'll see whether or not I'm gonna continue or not. I know that feels a little silly because like what if I come back from the break just to stop anyway? That I feel like what if I come back from the break and I'm rejuvenated and ready to go, you know? Maybe I need a snack. Maybe that's my problem. The way I ran back up here. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I had my phone open on the audio just in case. Oh, I'm sorry. There's more. Are we doing one sub at a time until I have to play Tots again? Goodness gracious. I didn't even get my snack. Ah. Tales of the Shire. If we get 6 more subs, I will play 2 hours of Tales of the Shire sometime soon. Depending on when I finish this. I guess I'm gonna keep streaming today. My god, I can't. I leave chat unattended for like 10 minutes. $3 p.m. on a Thursday. Well, I think the thing is, I'm worried that we're gonna hit the goal and then I need to do things. Also, I do want to stream. I think I have lots of stuff on my mind that makes me think I don't want to stream, but I do want to stream. Oh god. Now the hype train is level 2. 75% of the way to Tales of the Shire. Everybody's on their way for chaos, goodness gracious. Stop, I'll cry. I didn't even get my snack. Ah. Oh my god. If the hype train is still... Oh gosh. Thank you for resubbing, Mara. Also, thank you for everyone who's gifted so far, but also I'm scared. Every time I leave chat unattended with other people in here, I come back to chaos. Gnodo. Was Gnodo here? Oh. Well, we're at 19 out of 20. Level 3 hype train. Nov's gifted 128 subs. Nov, that is crazy. Oh God. All right, there's our two our 2 hours of tots at some point. So I will probably, okay, I'm gonna go get the snack and I will try to do as much of the old man on the shore as I can today and then see what happens tomorrow. Saturday is still Batman Day either way, but I might be able to fit Totson on Sunday. No, that's when Baggins starts. Okay, maybe Wednesday. Yeah, I know. I never got the snack because I turned my phone on to monitor the audio and I was cleaning a dish. Well, I think what it is that it's a motivation. Streaming makes me happy. I forget that I'm allowed to sit in silence on stream for a little while if I need to. No, treat stream's not on. At least I hope it's not on. I have so much food to eat. I love that you were ready to promo that, Jules, but there's so much food in this house right now. I still have to make like 4 of those 8 recipes. No. I don't need dinner, thank you. Copy heard treat and he's like, bet. No, it is disabled right now. Okay, I really will. What the heck? Ads manager stole one of my it snoozed ads and then, but I didn't do it, but then it didn't do it anyway. I'm back, y'all. I think I just needed the snack. And that was what my brain needed to continue. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have to go to the bathroom really quick. I got one bite in to my snack. I'll be back so much quicker. Okay. That emote was perfect. Okay, let me there we go. It was in a small tavern is the only dialogue on this quest. Oh, I just got a snack and then I remembered that I have to read. It'll be okay. Am I at a wall? Yes, I am. Okay. I want to change my outfit. Kind of wish I had gotten the ascot now, but it's okay. Jesus. Another night of libations to clear the dirt from our throats. This life, my friend, is lacking. How I yearn for something beyond the dust of the road or the fires of a smith shop. Excuse me. Where is adventure and wonder? He pauses, looking sullen. Youth is wasted on wonder, when in our most fruitful years we are tied to the land, then to a partner, and then to children. What nonsense. That life is not for me. I want more. I want wonder. I want every day to forgo the rote mechanics of life and be new and inspiring. I want to never know what lay on the other side of the horizon. Alas, I am but me, you are but you, and we together are merely laborers with only a few coppers between us to seek our wonder at the bottom of a mug. Okay, now that I understand the context. There we go. Come, let us enjoy the night before I grow too grim. Well, he has a sword out. I'll get my sword out. No, I won't. A recruitment poster. Gondor expects, and Gondor must not and will not be disappointed. Recruits wanted to serve on the seas against the threat out of the south. Pay, food, glory, and honor await those who would serve the people of Gondor. Make your mark at the Nenglor in Pelargir Harbor. For the people of Gondor, yes, I see the merit in that, but our stewards are degenerate and never leave the safety of Minas Tirith. When was it they last set foot outside the White City? He scoffs and looks towards the bar. The innkeep must have known of our arrival. Come, my friend, let us toast to our lives, as they are and ever shall be. Maybe I am too hasty to dismiss that offer. After all, there is something to serving the people of Gondor, and not the corrupt leaders who reach into our pockets for coin or extract their price in blood. It is then that I fear my strength would be wasted not on hoisting sails, but on spreading pitch to patch the leaks. Would we perhaps learn better the skills of swordsmen so that we are not skewered on the blade of some corsair? Or would we be a sacrifice in early battle so our captain could gain advantage and keep our coin? I fear that I would be under the heel of a terrible captain who wants only glory and not the thing they try to sell in that post. Listen to me ramble. I'm sorry, friend. I fear that I am in a grim state this night. Let us lighten the mood, a toast to kinship and to friends who travel the road that rises to meet us on our journey. The sound of plunderers echoed in the tavern. The flagons were not meant for us after all. Sorry. We best be prepared to draw weapons, friend. They're from Umbar and the very corsairs that threaten Gondor. Where are they? Oh. Sorry, 1 second. You fight well. You should consider joining my crew. You just saw firsthand the menace that Umbar presents. Come down to the harbor on the morrow and speak with me. Okay. These aren't, I think, going to be too terribly long, so I can probably get through them. I just panicked a little bit earlier at the idea of doing 11 missions. I did not expect any of this tonight, my friend. Perhaps come the morning I may visit this ship and speak with this captain. I've never been so exhilarated. When morning came, I stood in front of the captain and pledged an oath to serve Gondor and the steward Denethor, who sat in our king's stead. He manages a smile, remembering this long-distant honor. I left my life on the land with nothing but my haversack. Sorry. There's something in my teeth. I left my life on the land with nothing but my haversack, the clothes on my back, and a sword worn thin from being sharpened too many times over. Excuse me. It was on my first tour at Pelargir that we met Yarrick for the first time. Our ship was moored at the dockyard after a short trip into the Bay of Belfalas. While we slept at the barracks, the Corsair ship crept up the river and dropped their raiders in the western part of the city. They intended to capture and enslave the populace. They did not expect to encounter us. Being defenders of Gondor, we pressed ourselves into action. The harbor at... Where do I go? This way? Nope. Ah. Oh. I hope I can get back out of the water. Am I getting tokens of heroism? I hope so. Oh, I see a quest. Prisoner. Let me get him. Her. Look at those horses, they're gorgeous. Pretty horses. You guys are nice and safe and cozy. No corsairs are gonna get you. It's making me a little uncomfortable that all of the prisoners are women. Return to the captain near the docked ship. I think this is the way to go. We will not let these dogs approach our shores any longer. We will hunt them down on the sea and scuttle their ships. In that battle against Yarrick, we knew that we would lose. He shakes his head as if still in disbelief. I'm still unsure why they fled that night. Yet they did, and that spurred the captain to scour the seas for years to come. Our patrols on the water took us west into the Bay of Belfalas, sometimes into the Great Sea. We never ventured far enough south to threaten Umbar, but the corsairs in the south would trespass into Gondorian waters often. He stares beyond you to the sky. Excuse me. Once we spied a ship moored off the coast of Tulfalas with its sails drawn down. We recognized it at once as Yarrick's ship. Our captain set us a task as we made our way to intercept the corsair crew on the island. We cornered them. It's snowing. Keep your courage. We have the enemy where we want them. Along this shore are their launches. If we move swiftly, we can strand them here and send word back to the capital that there is a crew of corsairs stuck on Tolfalas. Make your way along the shore and scuttle the launches you find. I will stay here and await your return. Oh, wait. He said, do what? Oh, no, I see. I'm assuming then that I guess the rest of them are on the other side. Yeah, there they are. Find and defeat Yarrick and his crew. Okay, I don't think I am getting tokens of heroism for this. Oh, because it's instances, so it wouldn't count, but that's fine. I'm not getting drops either, which is kind of upsetting. Oh my lord. Guess I am getting tokens of heroism. Hi, Brewster. If I hit them just right, are they dropping stuff that I'm not seeing? Crew necks. Okay, let me also see if... I don't want to unfriend someone if I know who it is. It's so hard for me to remember. Who I know who it is and who I don't. Maybe we'll have to do it this way. Okay, let me... That's Lembus for Vala that I didn't do earlier, and Lembus for Brewster. Oh. I missed some of the crew. Okay, let me really quickly finish the last little bit of my snack, and then I'll really be able to dive into the remaining missions. Okay. It's go time. No more chewing breaks. Ah, dog. They all just respawned. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. How do I get this minor injury off me? Stop it. Okay, I was gonna get the rest of them, but I think I gotta get out of here. Well, no, maybe I'll be okay if I just let my health build back up, because I do kind of want to get as many tokens of heroism as possible. What do we think the likelihood that I'm actually gonna do anything with any of this? Let me just lock the things that I don't want to sell. Ooh, but I do have a section for task items. I should just keep them. They were too numerous. The captain looked out on the longboat retreating toward the corsair's ship. There will be time for redemption. There will be time for vengeance. We thought we had them. We did. But the cunning corsairs used weapons we had never seen to shatter the shore and cover their escape in our longboats. A dark look spreads across Falnavar's face. The captain was vexed and vowed to bring the corsair marauder to justice. Our time ashore, always brief, allowed for little adventure. I did not desire adventure in those days, only camaraderie. The captain, who had taken a liking to me only a few years ago in a tavern, and I became dearest friends. It was a cool night. When I was a boy, I was a ruffian. I fit in nowhere, much like you have confided of your early days. Ah, but when I found the sea, there on the waves was freedom. There beneath the endless blanket of the sky was life. There was no substitute for what it offered, no greater joy. Dawn wakes over the horizon, drawing all from their slumber. The rocking of the waves give way to the bustle and commotion of boots on the deck, the promise of a new day, new adventure, new wealth, and new shores. Something new at every turn. There is no course that is set but the one you make. That is the life I covet and seek. All noble pursuits, young one, and in time you shall see them come to pass. For now, my friend, we should both be content in the knowledge that we are friends. We have fought and bled together. We have saved people in Gondor and beyond, and we safeguard their future by our very actions. Ours is a noble pursuit. We should never think otherwise. On the morrow we sail again into the Bay of Belfalas. Let us hope that our quarry, this Yarrick, makes his presence known, that we might finally end his reign of terror on the good people of our land. The night grows old, my friend. Let us rest while we can. We launch at dawn's first light. Let us see together what that new day holds for us. Our future was not set, but I knew I had earned the respect of a man whom I greatly respected. When we set back to sail, I was named his second. It was on a routine patrol at the tip of Andrast where we next encountered Yarrick and his ship again, anchored with a launch of smaller boats along the shore. He had captured villagers in an earlier raid, and we were to free the prisoners. The captain devised a plan to keep our men aboard our vessel to attack the corsair ship while we made our way to the shore to deal with the captain and crew. If only we had known. Oh no. We set our launches in the sea. No alarm, no warning, no soul watching over their only means of escape to their ship. We shall not make the same mistake as we did before. Leave their boats. The prize is the captain of these curs and him alone. Move swift into their camp. Free the prisoners that they have captured and put an end to them. Go swiftly. Why are they level 1? Deeply concerning. Maybe it just didn't scale to my level correctly. Maybe I'm being lured into a false sense of security. These guys are still level 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with them. I bet it just didn't scale to my level correctly. I thought it was like a sign of something. What have I done? I have failed them all. I have lost my ship. I have lost it all. Why? What happened? We saved the prisoners and dispatched the enemy on the shore. But the crew Yarrick left ashore was no true fighting force. They were a decoy, a trap set by Yarrick. We had fallen into the trap, and our ship, Nenglor, and all her crew was the price we paid for our hubris. Bound to land, we started our journey back toward Anfalas to report. Those we rescued were burdensome, but duty bound us to protect them. And so we did. The wilder lands of Anfalas proved a challenge, but we made our way to the nearest port and reported in to the authorities. We received a reprimand and were forced to return to Pelargir to aid in the construction of our new ship. We set about rebuilding. I've set most of the crew to their tasks, but there are some duties that must be handled by the only individual I truly trust. I have secured the assistance of a map maker who confided that they can provide a passage where we must go. I will require this of you. You will find the map stashed among a sheaf of papers near an empty stall near the dock across from our ship's bow. Second, there is a matter of some illicit materials formerly owned by the corsairs who raided this city some time hence. I will have it procured by no other. It should be under the watchful eye of a healer, no less, along the alley near the opposite dock. Last, we need new blood on the ship, and that can only mean we post our letters throughout the immediate area. Take these and post them where it seems they will best be seen. Away now, there is much left to do. Okay. Where did he say the map was? Okay. Oops. Is that the stern? That's the bow. Okay. Thank you. I here's the map. Thank you. Ooh, can I actually unlock this in this instance?
The long night has ended and the sun rises upon a peaceful kingdom.
I need to find the healer because they have the barrel. There we go. And then I need to find 2 more spots to hang the posters. Where's the last one? Should I go in the merchant hall? No, I can't go in there. I'm working on Mission the Nenglor Reborn. And I'm trying to find one last place to post a recruitment letter. Yeah, I do everything. Oh, I haven't gotten one at a wall yet. Thank you. I need a good blank wall somewhere. Is it on this wall or a different wall? Aha! Oh, my find the path turned off because I died. Because I'm a silly goose. If all is now at the ready, then we should set about final preparations. Yes, it is time to seek our vengeance and bring those curs to heel. I'm a little over halfway through. We set sail only a few months after being shorebound. I noticed it then, a change in the captain. Back on the sea, we set sail south. To my protestation, the captain pressed us beyond South Gondor. When we crossed past the River Harden, we spoke in private about his intent. We were in strange waters. Confronting me away from the crew was smart, friend. There's an undertone of menace to the word friend. I knew you would recognize the portents in the sky, this new crew so trusting. I ask you, would they have sailed with me had I not promised them well? Did they know I gave away one crew already? That the brigand we now chase across the sea has dismantled me so that I seek only his destruction to fill the void that now fills the space where once my heart had been? Nay, friend, less menacing this time. Do not tell me to be calm, he spits vehemently. What I need from you is strength. I need your strength of spirit and arm. You alone understand the terror wrought upon the first Nenglor, what we lost. I will not be pitied. I will have my vengeance for those who were wronged. I will pursue this quarry like a dog, I will pursue this quarry like the dog he is until the very end of the world if I must. I will not be deterred. I will not be dissuaded by reason or ridicule. There is only one payment that will sate me, and it is blood. I know my mind. I do. The captain calmed down. This map, containing only 4 points, 4 spokes, is but thin parchment, and yet mightier than the halyard that hoists our sails to drive us to our quarry. Out there, beyond the depths that swallowed my brethren whole and drove them down into the deep, there is an enemy in need of reckoning, and by the stars above I will set right the course of history. Should we be complacent instead? Should we not revisit upon this enemy the same sentence they passed on men and women earning their wage? He shakes his head violently. The captain sighs deeply. It is not madness that consumes me, it is grief. It is humiliation. Twice the scoundrel evades my capture. And the last, so many dead. So many under my command. Oh, he's crying. Bubba. I let the tears speak in that moment. So emotional. I feared for my friend. I feared for our crew. More, I feared for the safety of our land if the captain's obsession continued. If that storm had not blown in and damaged our sails, we would have started a war. After 5 years of service to the land of Gondor, my time at sea was at an end, so too the captain's. It were not because I wanted to give up the sea, stripped of our commission for violation of orders and resigned to a miserable life on the land. A crew member spoke with other vessels and informed them of our near approach to Umbar. Villains. The man draws in a labored breath. After that, I was lost. A wry smile spread on his head, until I met the captain again a few years later, back in Pelargir at an inn. I worked there on the docks, and he said he had come looking for me. He told me he'd discovered the whereabouts of a corsair ship's treasure in the hills nearby. He asked me to join him in raiding the hideout to claim the treasure. He looks more like the captain than the guy, you know? We set out for... Oh, his quest arrow freaked me out. Aye, this will do. Come, let us return to the city so that we can continue. I think Falnavar is the captain, and he's telling this story very strangely. The captain and I returned to Pelargir with enough coin to retire comfortably anywhere we wanted, but something greater drove him than the desire for the coin. As we sat in the tavern, he confided his new desire to sail after Yarrick and his crew, to bring them to justice on our terms. A new ship. The treasure hunting provided enough for a ship and a crew. We sailed from Pelargir and caught sight of Yarrick entering Belagar. We pursued him west until a squall blew both our vessels back toward us, Andrast, and the place where our fates had changed. An excited look of wonder glints in his eye. Our ships collided and our battle was fierce. Fire burned the ships to ash beneath our feet, and we fell into the unforgiving sea, only to wash ashore near the place where we had freed the prisoners but lost our first ship years earlier. This time was different. We had them cornered and surprised. I am able, though not hardy. Let us not let my injury allow them to escape again. He groans. Press onward. Hang on, I can't see where there's my... Find Eric and defeat a hat. That horse is very beautiful, like a nice golden pony. There's Yarrick, and we're gonna defeat a hat. I draw the line here, no further. You'll trouble me no more. See, he's calling me captain now. You hunt me across, unless the captain's here, you hunt me across the years, the seas, and for what? A few worthless lives we cut short, you seek vengeance. And then I guess he told a hat to attack me. See, I knew I was the captain. Or that the person telling that Falnivore was the captain. Do not worry after me. I would have followed you to the end of the world, my friend, The last word is cut short as the man perishes on the sand. The captain died there on the shores of the Bay of Belfast. The captain, my friend. The water did not claim him as he hoped. He shakes his head forlornly. It was a blade of the enemy he pursued for years, an obsession that cost him his life and me. It nearly cost me my sanity. But that wasn't the captain. I'm so confused. He, the captain, gave me gifts. Precious to me. I kept them with me at all times since his death, now here at my own. I seem to have lost them. Do you have the heart to find them? To find what I have lost? So that I might have them in my death where the water has claimed me and not a tyrant's blade? The beast is near here. Go now. Modrank. You're a big boy. You big salamander boy. Oh. There you go, buddy. You were stuck on your nest, big guy. Can't do any damage up there. Looking for this, the old man has hunted me across the seas, and now the land, alas, it is his end. Is this Yari? And that lady's Hilama? I'ma get him. I'ma get him. I'ma get ya. Oh no. The tomb robber is dead. Get back to the mariner. It cannot be. I saw him slain with my own eyes, and now, my friend, I have failed you. We can no longer fight. Look at us. But he didn't see him slain with his own eyes. Go. Find that cur, Yarrick, and put a final end to the misery he's caused. See him pay for the... He coughs madly, winces, and regains himself. Make him pay for the pain he wrought upon my brothers. Upon my brethren, my crews, my people. Fulfill this wish, the final wish of a dying man. Go now and find Yarrick. Bring me the haversack he stole. I'm gonna get him. Oh, my bit rate is not good. Okay. Please fix yourself. There you go. Let's get him. The old fool tricked us all. There is nothing in this haversack. No riches. His vengeance is all there is. Now it has led you to what will become blah 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 blah. Fate placed us here together, and so we end this sordid tale. Get them. I'm gonna get you. You suck. Where's the haversack? There it is. Now back to the entrance. I thought they fixed the lag. Make your way to the Mariner. Oh no. Falnavar is gone. In his hand he holds a crumpled note written on the back of the old recruitment poster. To you who listened to my tale, I give you my haversack, provided that you retrieved it from Yarrick and his crew. As you likely now know, I am the captain in my tale. My obsessions led me here, not the call of water. I came to avenge the death of the boy I recruited and befriended and loved as a son. The horror and pain of his loss and the death of my crew is ended. You have given peace and a final kindness to one who likely did not deserve such. I go to my final rest with a mind at ease, a desire fulfilled, the scent of salt in my nose, and the sound of the babbling river to send me to my dreams. Thank you, stranger. Falnavar. Let's see what this outfit looks like. I don't like that it doesn't have any sort of pants. I would have liked maybe some leggings underneath, but you can't have it all. I don't know if I love the bandana with that hair, and I don't know if I necessarily want to change my hair to suit this outfit, but I might. Let me just put these in here. And then I think I'm going to go to Prancing Pony and see about a little hairstyle change, just temporarily. I'm glad I got that all done and I stuck it out, because realistically I think it only took me like an hour longer than when I was thinking I was gonna stop. I also didn't know there were stuff going on later. And I think now I can fit Tots in tomorrow. So when I fit Tots in tomorrow, then it'll be Batman Day on Saturday, and then we'll see what sort of energy Baggins' birthday requires.
How can I be of service?
I might go up to Footakel and turn in a couple of tasks since I have the task items for it. There's some little incidental stuff at the end here.
Greetings, friend.
Hi, Flameba. It's good to see you. Wish I could see it with... Let me just see what it looks like with that. Nope, hate that too.
Hello
Yeah, we
there.
were doing missions today, and now we're hairstyling. Just some chill vibes. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna like any of them.
Greetings, friend.
I like this marginally better. Let me just double check on the other outfits and see. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Less fine, but okay. Some mail to check on Meriadoc. Yeah, I will be on there later, so I will check it then. Let's go to Footakel. I don't know how to get there. But assume this might be the fastest way. Nope. Go this way.
Greetings.
There you are.
What do you need?
Okay, I may end up like getting some additional tokens of heroism while I'm up here. Wait, if I have 25. Why didn't I turn in task? There we go. Okay, so I will have to go back to the Hardened Traveler. Do you want the things that I have? I have Broken Greatswords. And I have Gilded Sword Sheaths. I need to leave, make sure I leave. I don't know how many tasks I have.
I am pleased to be made known.
I have 6. Okay. So I can do one more task and then I think I should just get tokens of heroism somewhere. I could get them in Sark Vorn if anybody wanted to do that, but otherwise
This day, is it not?
Otherwise, what's that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not gonna buy them back. That's so silly. You know what? I don't even want to go back to the house. I'm just gonna do this, to be totally honest. Also, no, I can keep that bell out. Oh, there's one more. Stop it. This. I don't know if creatures drop tokens of heroism. It seems like maybe not. I don't know where to go to get more. Maybe I don't need to get more is the thing. Maybe I just go back to the Prancing Pony and I turn... I need to honestly get off stream because my bitrate is like not cooperating and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna turn in the tokens of heroism that I have and then see what's gonna happen during Bagon's birthday.
What can I do for you? What do you need?
Okay, I don't really know where to park myself. Home? Rivendell? I think I am gonna park myself at Rivendell. Maybe in the guest house for no reason.
What do you need?
Wow, my bitrate really will not quit. Good night, Nov. I'm actually probably wrapping up soon. Especially if my bitrate is not going to improve. Doesn't really seem like there's anything I can do on my end. Usually it fixes itself after just a few moments. But right now it's really struggling and really not fixing itself.